I've been talking a lot about Codex, the CLI tool that OpenAI has released, and now I want to demonstrate what it is capable of. And I was just playing around with the Express server and the Codex there, and it's quite impressive. Like, you can see that right inside of the pipelines, you can have the LLM model that can do like various stuff. Like, you don't even need like DevOps if you are like very tiny startup, like 2-3 devs, or even a solopreneur. Most probably you don't need the DevOps anymore. So what it can do, first of all, like if we go to our GitHub workflows, we can see that I have the job here that checkouts the repository, setting up the node. I'm installing the OpenAI Codex, this specific version right now. They are having some issues with the latest one, and just doesn't work. Then I'm doing the basically auto edit, which I'm allowing Codex to do reads and writes, and basically giving it to the full permission to my file system, in this case to my repository. And I'm telling that update changelog for next release, check the latest changes on Git, and update changelog accordingly. So we can see that the next step is basically commit changes. I'm using the default template here to do the commit with the GitHub Actions, and then I'm creating the pull request. So yeah, let's give it a try. So what I'm going to do is like, basically I had this post endpoint here, which I have removed. I'm just going to add one more endpoint, which will be the app post, I don't know. Okay, Codex. It does similar thing like what prompt does. But yeah, let's give it a try. So what I'm going to do is like, I'm going to add everything. Going to commit it and add /codex post endpoint, and then let's do the git push. And now we should be able to see the actions here. Yeah, this one is running. We can see like what's going on here. So the cool stuff is that updating the changelog is like one of the like easiest things that it can do. We can ask specifically to, I don't know, like check for code vulnerabilities, like from the logical perspective, or try to match the code style that we have inside of the repository, or update the README, or like do literally everything. So we can think of a codex in context of the GitHub Actions, kind of the person, or in this case, like kind of the agent that watches for triggers, like whenever something has been changed, updated, PR has been created, closed, whatever, and it can do some kind of some work there. For example, like, as I mentioned, like updating the README or changelog, etc. So it's like pretty cool if you're like very small team and you don't know like how to do the DevOps tasks, and you want to kind of automate your development environment and kind of delegate more stuff to the GitHub Actions. It can basically do it with the help of Codex. So we can see here like it was thinking. It kind of does the ping pong thing with itself. It thinks, and yeah, like the last thing is like it gives you the result. It has committed the changes. It has created a pull request, and now if we go to pull requests, we can see, yeah, update changelog via Codex, and we can see that it has the new version, and the added /codex post endpoint. We can explicitly say that we want more detailed kind of the explanation in the changelog, but this is pretty concise, like added the /codex post endpoint. It's for basically the changelog, kind of for the releases to like know what was going on there. So it's more than enough. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I'm going to test more stuff and going to share it with you later on.